actually afternoon. It's 1:30.
Good afternoon.
What are we gonna do today?
Making banana bread and
Blueberry muffins.
blueberry muffins.
Today we're gonna do some baking.
I love the sound.
We're gonna do some baking today. So instead of our usual tidying and following us around and all the things that we do every day, today we're gonna get some baking done because I want to make some banana bread. Yeah, I want to make some banana bread that I can cut in the mornings. Actually, I'm probably gonna cut it up later tonight once it cools and have it pre-cut, and then I can just toast it in the mornings for breakfast. And then the muffins that we're gonna do are the Kodiak cakes. So I use these and then I freeze them.
And I made like this.
Like a little flour out of measuring cups. So I freeze the muffins. That way they, one, don't go bad, two, last longer.
It's a
And
flour,
then I'll
Daddy.
pop out a muffin. I love it. I love it. I'll pop out a muffin, I put a damp paper towel over it, and then pop it in the microwave for about a minute, and then it's perfect to eat. She doesn't like these ones, she likes the cinnamon ones, but I'm doing blueberry because I have some cinnamon ones already. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
We
So,
also have makeup on.
she has makeup on too now, she's playing with my makeup while I was getting ready. So, we are gonna go ahead and start. So first we're gonna do the banana bread.
So Peyton really loves to cook, not just with me. I've done some videos on my Instagram where she is cooking, just doing smaller recipes by herself. So she absolutely loves to be in the kitchen, hands-on, doing things. So I thought this would be really fun to film with her. And you can see, like, she makes the funniest faces. She gets so excited to be doing this. So I was excited even more that we had the day off and we could just spend the day doing things like this. And just, it's not that often that we get to just spend a couple of hours just, you know, baking or doing something like this where, you know, she's not on the screen and I'm not on my laptop working or, you know, trying to get things done around the house, where we just have devoted time to do this. So it's very exciting when we get to do it. We love moments like this, and I really want to start making more time like this with her, especially now that she's getting older. She is 6, so she is able to do a lot more in the kitchen than she used to be able to do. So using the mixer was fun for her, and you'll see that in this one as she kind of does that sort of thing. So just lots of little stuff now we're starting to do more of, especially since she's still virtual and we just really have the time. So enjoying our moments. Okay, so I am just giving this a quick little mash up and then gonna let her kind of go to town with the mixer. This is like her favorite part. She loves doing the mixing of the ingredients. And then after we finish that, I'm gonna go ahead and add the eggs in. And then we're gonna slowly start to add in the dry ingredients that we did initially. I am going to, I think, include the recipe down below. It's super duper easy. We found it actually just online. I just searched for a banana bread recipe and ended up finding it from the Food Network. So if I can, I'll look for the link and I'll post the link to it down below. But I believe it was Bobby Flay's recipe. But it was so easy. Really didn't take that long to make. Took a little longer to bake in the oven, but we just kept checking on it just to kind of see once it got to the point that we wanted it to be. But so easy. Okay, so now we are going to put the banana bread into the oven and start on our next recipe. So the next one, as I said at the beginning, was going to be Kodiak cakes. And on the back of the boxes is usually recipes for different things you can make with the Kodiak cakes. So we are actually going to be doing the muffins. So they make everything nice and easy, tells you step by step how to do. Very basic ingredients for this. I believe it was just milk, the oil, and eggs, I think, was all you have to add for the muffins. So depending on what you're making, depends on what you're adding. There's the instructions to make the actual Kodiak pancakes, to make them as waffles or to make them as muffins, which we're doing. So the blueberry ones are much easier. We have done this one in the past, and then the last couple of times we have done the cinnamon ones. It's like a cinnamon oat, I think it is. The labeling on that one is red. That one is a little trickier with the muffins. It has a lot more ingredients that you need, and it's more like a streusel kind of muffin. Like there's a topping to it that you do. I don't generally do the topping. I do the basic just muffin with it, and then I don't do the topping part on it just because she doesn't really eat the topping part. I had done it the first time we made them, but the blueberry ones are by far the simplest because it doesn't have all of the extra that you have to do to it. It's just very basic ingredients, mix it up and bake. So super easy. The only thing with this is she won't eat the blueberry ones. For some reason she doesn't like blueberry muffins, so I'm gonna try and work on that with her because blueberry muffins are my favorite. But I can't really complain because she does eat like 2 of the cinnamon ones at a time, and she's getting a lot of protein and they're not terrible for you. So but I definitely want to work on the blueberry because it's my favorite. I think this was her favorite part of the entire baking extravaganza that we did was pouring the muffin mix into the little cups. She just like went to town. I showed her the first one and she just went for it, and she made a little bit of a mess, but it comes with having a little one who wants to be trying different things, and I really wanted her to do it. So like here I'm just showing her an easier way to scoop it so that it doesn't drip as much, but she really wanted to try it, and I was more than willing to let her go ahead and dive in and make the muffins. So this is just some clips of her doing that. She really loved it. You can see the smile on her face. So cute. And of course, it would not be a baking lesson without teaching her the lesson of cleaning up our workspace. So she does know how to clean the counters because she likes to help almost anytime I'm cleaning the counters. If she's not on her device and sees what I'm doing, she loves to. So she is going to spray down her workspace and make sure it's nice and tidy. Okay, let's do an update on the bread. So right now it's been in for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So it's getting golden on the top, but it's still a little bit soft. So we're gonna let it go a little bit longer, but it smells so good. I can't wait to have this for breakfast or even like snacks. Can't wait. And then our muffins are in the tray, ready to go in the oven as soon as the banana bread comes out. And Miss Peyton right now is playing. What are you playing?
I'm playing with the Legos that we've almost finished.
So her and Daddy Bear are building all of the Harry Potter Lego sets. I think we have one more set or two more sets to buy. Two more. But this is the last one that we have, and this one actually has the cute little flying car.
We have a lot more to get.
A lot more to get. So this one is Harry Potter's house. So how do the letters work? Have you ever seen the Harry Potter movies?
So when you unlock it, it's gonna be like this, and you can just put the letter in, and it just flies out.
Or you lock it,
And then when
what
you
happens?
lock it, it doesn't come out.
This is when they're sending the letters to Harry.
When it's locked, that you can just put it through there.
All right, what do you got, girl? What'd you eat?
Banana.
And how was it?
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay, so the banana bread is done. It's mostly cooled. I've already cut it into it's like the pretty thick slices from like the line up on my finger, because I like to put it in the toaster and get it nice and crispy on both sides. Just a little bit, like a 2-minute in the toaster, and then put a little butter on them. I already ate the other end piece because that's my favorite part. And then I left an end piece for David to try when he comes home. Peyton already snagged a bite of it. And then we have some blueberry muffins here. These are almost all the way cooled. I did overcook them.
That's probably the best part.
It sure is. I did overcook them just a little bit, but they'll be okay once I put the damp paper towel on them when I take them out of the freezer to microwave them, so they'll be fine. I've already started bagging those up, and then the banana bread is gonna go probably 2 slices per bag, but I want them to fully cool down because they are still a little bit warm to the touch. So they're not hot, they're just warm. So I want them to fully cool before I put them into the freezer bags. So that's how it turned out. We're very excited with our baking today. I think they're gonna be perfect once we toast them up in the morning for breakfast. So I can't wait for that. Okay, so I'm just putting the last of the banana bread. They are cooled, so we're just putting them into the freezer. So I have the muffins behind, and then the banana bread's in the front. So they are just kind of stacked there. I did 2 per Ziploc bag. And then the muffins have 4 muffins per bag. So lots of breakfast options for me, especially because I'm a little pickier with breakfast. I very rarely really do eggs for breakfast. They just tend to not settle well. So something like this that I can just, you know, take one slice out, toast it up, put a little bit of butter, you know, to have like my tea in the morning just to get something in my stomach. But this will fill and not upset my stomach is great. And then the protein muffins are like, those tend to sit really, really well in my stomach, especially for like an early morning breakfast. So I tend to do those just because the high level of protein really settles in my stomach well and doesn't make me sick. I don't want to say that it makes me sick. It just doesn't sit well in my stomach, and then I feel not great for like a period of time, and then I'm non-productive because I need to sit down and rest because I just don't feel well. And so things like that are the best options for me when it comes to breakfast. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little baking. Peyton, she loves to cook. So, right? She loves to cook. So, and art. So anytime that I can do baking and kind of get a couple of recipes out of the way and put them aside and do them with her is that much better for both me and her, because one, it gives us time to do things together, and two, it's something she's learning how to cook. She's, you know, learning how to bake and what that entails, you know, the measuring, the putting everything in. And so she is really starting to get into that. She's been into cooking for a really long time, but now that she can kind of really be more hands-on with it, has been so fun to do with her. So now she's making her own Ziploc bags. Crazy girl. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more cooking with Peyton type of videos, I think I'm gonna make them, you know, do like 2 a month on here with her, and just take a day where we cook. Today is Monday, so we don't obviously generally cook on Mondays. Usually we would do this on a Sunday, and then because we would both be home and have time to do it. Normally she's in school today, but since it is Martin Luther King Day, she's off today, so we took advantage of having the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. And also, if you have any recipes that you want us to try and make, leave a comment down below. We have started a cookbook, so I'll share that in another video and what we're doing. So as recipes we try and work, I'm writing down everything. Okay, sorry, my dogs are being a little crazy. So if you happen to know of any good recipes that we should try, as recipes are working out and we enjoy them, I'm writing them down and putting them into a binder just so that we have them to look back on and not have to go searching. So today's banana bread recipe is going into the binder, so I'm excited for that one. And yesterday, a recipe that I did for dinner is also going in there because it came out amazing. So just things like that we're starting to do and kind of gathering up our recipes. So if you know of a good one that you think we should try and cook, whether it be a breakfast or a lunch or a dinner or a baking thing that, you know, even Peyton can try and help her make, leave it down below and let me know, and we will give it a try. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to our video and hit the bell notification so you're notified tomorrow when the next video goes up, and every day thereafter. Remember, we are doing videos every single day for the month of January. So stick around to see what is to come, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.